Andy, we're here. It's the playoffs, the Eliminators against FC Halifax Town tomorrow night. Essentially a 46-game season bundled down into 90 minutes. How big of a challenge is tomorrow night going to be?
Yeah, massive challenge. I think Chris has done fantastically well. Done really well lately. One of the top of the form table again. Been outstanding. Kind of a bit exactly like us really in terms of started 3-4-3, start of the season. Lost one of their big players and have kind of evolved from that into sort of a 4-2-3-1, play really good football. A lot more dangerous, a little bit like ourselves now. So it's one we're obviously really looking forward to. But we know it's going to be obviously a real tough challenge. We have to be at our very best to get through to the next round.
And of course, earlier this season we played on a Friday night, drew 1-0, and then we played fairly recently away at their place and beat them 3-1. Obviously, completely different games, those two, and tomorrow night is going to be essentially the same sort of thing. A different game where form essentially goes out the window and it's who's better on the night out of the 90 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think we can look too much into them. Yeah, like I said, the first one we were both completely different. The second one pretty much the same. I think they were kind of in a sort of a sticky period. We were just coming out of a sticky period at that point. We're a little bit different. They're different as well. So we can't look too much on there. It's the playoffs. I've watched the playoffs the last few years, and anything can happen, can't it? So it's just one of those games that we have to be right mentally focused on winning the game of football, and we'll see what happens.
And defensively, recently at the Armco Arena, we've been resolute, keeping 2 clean sheets in a row. How much of an influence will the defenders and Nick Hayes have tomorrow night?
They do every game. We know how good they are, but it doesn't just start with them. We have to be good off the ball. We say that every game. If we're good off the ball, we're better on it. And we have to start with that sort of mindset, and we've done that at home the last couple of games. Got clean sheets. We know it's going to be a completely different game tomorrow. The atmosphere, the feel of it, the kind of nerves, tension that you get within it. We're going to need everyone being fantastically resolute. Shape's got to be good. Everything off the ball to get a result. They're a really good team. We feel we're a really good team. We're just really looking forward to the game tomorrow.
And I know it's a bit of a short turnaround, but how is the changing room looking like mentally going into a game of this sort of magnitude tomorrow night?
Absolutely. Well, forget about what's happened the last few days. What I will say is we're absolutely gutted for Gateshead. Rob, the staff, the players, the fans. We can only not imagine what they're going through after being doing unbelievably well. Throughout the season, to have that kind of been thrown at you at the end of the season. I'm absolutely gutted for them. Really good people, good football club, fantastic football team, and we look forward to meeting them on the 11th, obviously. But other than that, our focus now is on tomorrow. The change room is brilliant at the moment. It has been for quite a long time now. All season really. I think that's the biggest thing. What we've kind of wanted to bring to the football club in terms of that environment, the culture at the football club. This football club's probably lost a lot of players in the last couple of years, especially from 2 years ago. It's a completely different team. But that's what we are at the moment. We are a team. Everyone's fighting for the same goal, whether that's on the pitch, at the training ground, at the stadium. Everyone's buying into it. The chairman, even his statement yesterday just epitomises what he's about, what this football club's about. And this is exciting for us. No one expected us to be here. Everyone's wrote us off. No one thinks we're going to get anywhere near League Two. And I love that. I'd love being that kind of being wrote off all the time. And hopefully we prove people wrong, like we have done all season. And we're looking forward to a big game tomorrow.
And last of all, our fans have been great, following us up and down the country, in their numbers as and when they can. And how big of an atmosphere do we need from them to generate and really get behind the players and get us over that dotted line?
Oh, they've been tremendous. Even that one guy behind me who he keeps moaning at me all the time, even when we're winning games. I'll even take him moaning at me tomorrow if we get a result for 90 minutes. But other than that, they've been absolutely tremendous, home and away. Again, the support Saturday was unbelievable. Great atmosphere to it. It's going to be a great atmosphere tomorrow night. They're going to bring a few, which is great. It's the playoffs. What can you not be excited about there? So we're looking forward to putting a performance and hopefully a result in front of them. Again, like we thank them for their support, and like we said, we're going to need them more than ever tomorrow.
Andy,